Sorry for the wait, everyone, but part 2 is finally here. As on our last video, I did my top 5 favorite superstars that held this version of the Intercontinental Championship, but we will put this one aside, and now we will be talking this version, the Oval Belt from the Attitude Era. This was the Intercontinental Championship title that was from 1998 all the way till about 2011, and this was one of the most recognizable titles of the Intercontinental Championship. People loved it, but a lot of people were more of that classic one. But I said I would do a part 2, and now here's my top 5 superstars that made this version of the Intercontinental Championship look so good. So coming in at number 5 is a cool one, if you know what I mean. Coming in is Carlito, who held this championship one time in his career, and who would have thought, just like he did with the United States Championship, in his first match on Raw when he got drafted in 2005, he ended Shelton Benjamin's long reign as Intercontinental Champion to win his first and only one that lasted 90 days before losing it 3 months later to the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, who also had his first reign as Intercontinental Champion. Coming in at number 4 is none other than Edge, the 5-time Intercontinental Champion. And this was one unique way of how he won it. He won it at a house show the night before a pay-per-view in his hometown of Toronto in the Sky Dome, where he beat a former 5-time Intercontinental Champion in Jeff Jarrett. Unfortunately, that first reign only lasted 1 day before he lost it back to the same guy at the following pay-per-view. But this guy had 5 incredible reigns as Intercontinental Champion. We're not going to turn that down, including one of his greatest ones was when he had the match with Randy Orton in 2004. So coming in at number 3, we got the gold standard, he was known as, but Shelton Benjamin, the former 3-time Intercontinental Champion. And it was a unique way how he got his first reign, where he was voted by the WWE Universe at an interactive pay-per-view called Taboo Tuesday, where you got to make the stipulations. He was voted out of 14 other superstars to face Chris Jericho, and he captured the Intercontinental Championship in an upset, and his first reign lasted 244 days before losing it to Carlito on his first match on Raw. Coming in at number 2 is Eddie Guerrero, the former 2-time Intercontinental Champion. Now, his first reign, he did defeat the 9th wonder of the world, China, to win his first reign that only lasted 78 days. But a lot of people forgotten that one, but people will always remember that second reign he had when he beat Rob Van Dam in 2002 at Backlash to become a 2-time Intercontinental Champion. Even though that reign only lasted 36 days, he had a great rivalry with RVD back and forth with that championship. And coming in at number 1 to make this version of the Intercontinental Championship look so good, you have to go no further than the legend killer Randy Orton. Only reign he's had in his career, and he was only 23 years old when he won this championship, when he beat Rob Van Dam at Armageddon in 2003 with Mick Foley as the special guest referee. 210 days was that only reign he had until he lost it to a guy on my list in Edge in that 5-star match they had at Vengeance. And that's the list right there. What do you guys think of the list? Who is your favorite superstar, or your top 5 list to hold that version of the Intercontinental Championship, that Oval Belt? Comment below, and we're going to go from there.